Welcome to lovely Chatham by the Sea. Founded in 1712 by my family's ancestors in Nickerson, this is a quintessential New England village on the elbow of Cape Cod. Stop by the fish pier around 3 p.m. and watch the fishermen unload their catch. Species of fish vary according to the season. Digging for salt shell clams is very hard work, and the salt shells are very delicate and the shells can be broken if one does not dig very carefully. The Grand Dame of Chatham, Chatham Bars Inn, is the premier place to stay. This year the inn is celebrating its 100th anniversary. There are several 1930s vintage Woody station wagons, which really adds something special to the front of the inn. One of several parks in Chatham. Notice the architecture of the lovely homes up on the hill. The one on the left is Port Royal, a distinctive Italianate home from the 1850s. The one on the right is the popular Greek Revival style of the 19th century. The Nickerson Art Gallery is one of several galleries on Main Street. This one is distinctive in its plethora of local artists' work. The co-owner is a direct descendant of the founder of Chatham, William Nickerson. Our downtown is great for walking and shopping, with many charming boutiques, galleries, and restaurants. One must make a stop at Chatham Manor. Look through the front window and watch the fudge being stirred in a huge copper pot. Their hand-dipped chocolates are decadent. The Chatham Squire is the favorite local watering hole. From October to May, local bands play on Friday nights. Fresh local seafood caught that very day from Aunt Lydia's Cove is always available. Friday night band concerts at Cape Cod Park, right on Main Street, are very popular with the whole family and a famous institution in Chatham. The Eldridge Library contains an extensive collection of information to research one's ancestors, as well as having interesting and informative programs all year long, and also many good books. We are very proud of our old/new Orpheum Theater. It was built during the teens and underwent many changes over the years, many different uses. Now it is back to being a hometown theater with current movies being shown, as well as art films and hits from yesteryear. Their restaurant, Birds, has received many accolades. The popcorn has real butter, and you can also enjoy a glass of wine while watching a movie. The Railroad Museum was the original railroad depot dating from around 1900. It even has a real caboose and many interesting railroad-related items inside. Historic Atwood House on Stage Harbor Road is one of the oldest homes in Chatham, dated from about 1756. There are many exhibits to see, as well as the North Beach Camp on the left. This was rescued from North Beach just before a storm that would surely have demolished it. In the barn behind the main house are the famous Alice Saltneck's murals done during the 1930s, depicting local citizens as the participants in biblical events. What a great place to give your children an idea of what life was like over 100 years ago. The Chatham Lighthouse on Shore Road that overlooks Pleasant Bay, North Beach, and the Atlantic Ocean beyond. Great place to go. The Coast Guard manages this and has rescue boats stationed at several of our harbors. In bad weather, a flag is on the tall flagpole indicating everything from a gale to a hurricane. An idyllic scene on Pleasant Bay. Notice the Rosa rugosa in the foreground. Boating is a very popular activity all summer long. Midsail Beach on Nantucket Sound is one of our largest and most popular beaches. The warmest water can be found on Nantucket Sound. When one gets over to the ocean, it's at least 10 degrees colder. Chatham has a huge population of seals. They love to bask on the sandbars in Pleasant Bay. Seal tours are given to go out and see them up close and learn more about them. Great white sharks have discovered them and are more of a presence here every year, it seems. Striped bass, bluefish, and tuna fishing are very popular around Chatham, as we are surrounded by water on 3 sides. There are charter boats available to take you fishing, and the captains know just where the fish are. Now this is the perfect summer dinner, and the lobster I got was caught that very day. Chatham homeowners are allowed to put 10 lobster pots out in Pleasant Bay. This can be a lot of fun, and it also can provide a lot of good eating for you. In fact, this lobster man, with just 10 pots, caught 400 lobsters in Pleasant Bay one year. There are several yacht clubs as well as the Pleasant Bay Boating Organization, where one can rent a boat and also learn how to sail.